For most of my life, I've been forced to cycle through an array of costumes and compartmentalized faces, each one reflecting pieces of me but narrowly, and only for the audience present on that occasion. It's exhausting, it's inauthentic, and it loses the rich context that makes anything I have to say capable of landing with the weight it actually carries. The Visage is my attempt to change that. An integration of multiple faces, Zachary Robert Bennett in full, where the whole story can finally be shared unfragmented and unafraid. I've lived at the extremes of both method and madness. Due to the particular chemical makeup of my brain across many phases of my life, I've operated at the edges, pushing circumstances and psyche to their limits in order to map the full topology of what I was capable of surviving. Or at least that's how I contextualize the times I made the wrong decision, blew up my life, or burned things down right before they were about to pay off. This is my attempt to build something immune to the fate of a dice roll. Something that cannot be sequestered by gatekeepers. An archive of tragedies and triumphs, breakthroughs and breakdowns. 83 installments are mapped. They tell my story, but they also tell a larger one about Western civilization facing its decline, about the digital revolution and post-capitalism, and about how to think clearly in a world deliberately engineered to prevent it. Along the way, you'll be introduced to a novel learning and information management framework called Scale, built and pressure tested on myself over decades before I codified it. Think of it as the trivium, upgraded for an era of information overload, cognitive warfare, and fake news operating at industrial scale. I did not finish high school. I have battled mental illness, drug addiction, chaos, and collapse at every stage. I am writing this from my mother's spare room. This is my last-ditch effort at carving out a place in the world where I can be myself and make a living larger than food stamps. No longer am I concerned with blending in. No longer will I be dissuaded from operating under one integrated personage. My intellectual contributions are just as important to my story as the crime and the mayhem. Allowing both to exist in the same room is how I intend to heal, and possibly demonstrate something worth knowing to whoever shows up to watch. The method and the madness. Both of them. All at once. Start here. Articles drop Monday and Thursday. Story entries drawn from my personal arc. Concept entries built around original frameworks and systems thinking. And hybrid entries that use one to illuminate the other. On the days between, notes, instrumental music I've produced, original art and graffiti, poetry, software I've built, and archival material from 30 plus years of doing things the hard way. Subscribe and you'll get all of it.